Hey everyone, I wanted to talk to you today about what to do when you don't have support from those that you love. My name is Ashley Shaw, and I am the founder of Business Bootcamp and the Fitness Leader Institute. And my number one objective is to help reduce the marketing overwhelm so you can build the authentic business of your dreams. And so, this is something I hear from social sellers and coaches all the time is that they have a goal that they want to achieve, but it becomes really difficult when even the people just that are surrounding them seem to think it's not going to work, or they give off that feel, or they may say to you, "Oh, that's a scam." uh, you can just feel that like lack of support sort of as that heartbeat and pulse around you. So it can be really challenging to go after your goals and do that in an environment that feels supported and like you feel like you have all the resources that you need. So this topic is so important and it's come up so much that I've decided to put together a couple of different resources for you. So I did a podcast episode which is coming out next week, and that is all about what to do when the ones you love don't support you. And then I've also put together a 3-day email series, which is all about how to get confident in 3 days. And it will give you some really key foundational pieces and tools that will help you work through some of those emotions you may be feeling if you don't have the support from your family. So, when it comes to support from the ones that we love, and I'm talking like everyone from, your parents, your spouse, the people you surround yourself with, your friends, it all makes an impact on how we feel on a daily basis. And when it really comes down to building a business, so much of it is about mindset and how often we are consistent with what we need to do to grow that business, how inspired we feel, and how motivated we are to get those things done. So, all of these things link back to mindset. And when you have somebody that is really close to you that doesn't seem to play into those positive vibes, and they don't really maybe give off the feeling that they support you, it can be really hard to go 100% in because you've always sort of got that maybe in the back of your mind. And some of this stuff is downloaded from childhood too, that it could be even something like a belief or a thought like that, the Tupperware sales ladies are scammy or whatever it may be. Like, these thoughts come from weird places. We hear it once and then we sort of feel uh, disaligned with it. I remember I had an uncle that I used to work for Cutco, so I was, doing my knife selling thing, and I asked him if I could do a demo for him, and he had told me like, yeah, no, I'm not interested in that at all, but let's go grab a beer sometime. And I just remember that really, it at the time, like, it really hurt my ego, and it made me feel like a little bit shameful in what I was doing. So those things can hit us in different ways. So it's important to recognize where those feelings are coming from, because sometimes you can feel something and blanket it and say, oh, like, this is what everyone thinks, yet really we can bring it back down to like one time someone said this to you. So that's important to remember, and recall where those feelings are coming from. So I just want to explain something quickly so to give you a better understanding of where these feelings from friends and family and those we love are usually coming from. So we have a natural desire as humans to stay safe. That is something that is built into our genetics. Like, we've always had to protect our families, right? And our young, and all these things. So when it comes to protecting each other, anything that is unknown is marked in our bodies as dangerous or unsafe. So if a family member hears about something like you're going to make money on the internet and they have never done it before, or you're going to quit your job, your 9 to 5 job that's really a steady income, and you're going to do something else that's unknown, immediately they are going to that response of, you need to be safe. I need to protect you. You need to be safe. So, one, just know that that is coming from a place of love, like it really is, but it doesn't mean that that is the opinion or roadmap that you need to take. I think first is understanding and having that care and compassion to know that it's coming from a place of love in 99% of cases, and that the people we love are just looking to protect us and keep us safe. So now you might be in the opposite situation where you have people in your life that have, done a lot of these things before. They've made money online. They're pushing you in that direction, and that's a totally different feeling, right? They know that it's possible. They've done it before, and I have a similar experience with that. Like my dad always said to us that making money was easy, so we took that on, and now we believe that, and it's something that, like, that belief system doesn't stand in the way of me thinking about big things, but it doesn't mean that if you didn't have that you can't change it. It takes a specific process of unraveling those thoughts and beliefs that might be holding you back right now. So what I've done is, in the podcast episode, I go into more detail about what to actually do and how to start to shift this, because if you don't shift it, you'll never go 100% in. You'll always be playing a bit on the sidelines because you're afraid, maybe you have a fear of rejection, maybe you're scared what others will think, maybe you're afraid of spamming your friends and family. So that is definitely a place that you're going to want to start when that episode comes out next week. Now, the other thing I've done is I put together a 3-day mini series, How to Get Confident in 3 days. So what we do in this series is I help you work through the negative thoughts that are coming forward for you, how to rewire those, because they need to be rewired in your brain. We need to build some different pathways. That's day one. And then we're going to get into some meditation. I'm going to talk in the day 2 email. You'll learn about why it's so important, and I share with you guys some of my favorite resources. And then on day 3, I'm going to give you some tools to take and to read, and some of the things that made the biggest shift for me in my mindset and how I got my head wrapped around these things. And this is coming from, I've been in online marketing for the past 15 years. And it really wasn't only until the last 2.5 years that I made the full jump, because I had to. And when I lost my job, it was like, I'm going 100% in, and there's nothing that's going to stop me from it. So I've learned just how important that mindset piece was, and I was missing that before. I had this crutch always in the way of what do other people think, and relying on other people to make up those belief systems for me. So I would love for you guys to get a copy of that, and it'll be sent direct to your email. Go to ashleyshaw.ca/getconfident and let me know what you think. I would love to hear your feedback on the episode as well. And that's what this week is all about. You're going to see that theme come through in all the resources, quick wins, and things that we're sharing, is how to get the support you need to move forward in this business 100% without fear, without being scared of rejection, without any of the things that are probably holding you back right now. So thank you guys so much for watching. I would love for you to drop your biggest takeaway below, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for watching.